Give me a second to get the camera working, as I just turned it on. But welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James, and also the Brink, and we are one. So, yeah, I'm trying out some new YouTube stuff. I threw in the merch pin, giving it a try, as I'm just trying a bunch of different things. It's a merch that was inspired by LoJack, one of his designs. That he didn't design it, but the concept comes from him, and is awesome enough to where, honestly, if you guys come up with a good idea, I'll put it into merch and I'll buy it myself, honestly. If no one else buys it, that's fine. I bought some. You've probably seen some of my past merch that I've worn. I like it. So that's not really what this stream is about. Let's see here. I know that this is like announced like 2 or 3 days ahead. Wolf, do you want to do me a favor and share this on the Discord video, on the Discord channel, Discord server, the video channel, and publish it? It'd be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to be doing, this video is going to be pretty much all about the Neo. I did an unboxing. I don't know if it was because I did a premiere or it's because of the Neo. People didn't seem as interested as like my Steam Deck content. I personally think the Neo is pretty neat and interesting. Oh, you get 4 when you click on it. Man, Teespring has so many issues. Let me look to see what's going on here. I'll give this a try just real quick. Yeah, so I'll try this link maybe. Salgado, need help with remote play for my Steam Deck. Chiaki having error. Sorry, Salgado, I won't be able to help you tonight. We're doing this about the Neo. We can talk a little bit about the Steam Deck and SteamOS and stuff like that. You can go into the Discord and ask, or write a comment. I can eventually get to. I know I'm not great at getting to some of the comments of like the videos that people are having issues with. I'm usually trying to solve the greater issue, if so, the more general issues, if there are some. Lumkey, I got it. Thanks. Want to check out what you got? Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, the whole integration merch stuff with YouTube is kind of garbage, honestly. I have more than what it allows me to hook up. It's really weird. Oh, the Black Fiasco, 100%. The Neo is no. I would choose the deck, honestly. For my lifestyle, for what I do, I have a carrying case that works great, makes it portable enough for me. I've taken it on airplanes. I've done a lot of different stuff. I would rather have the Steam Deck than the Neo Air, hands down. Now, the Neo Air has a lot of cool features to it that I want to see in the next Steam Deck, that is. Gamer Shortcut, I just swapped my NVMe on Steam Deck to 1 terabyte, 2242. Nice. Did you do that little hacky way of doing that? Because I'm definitely apprehensive to do that. I'm not going, maybe for a video, maybe, because I have a backup Steam Deck, technically. Why won't this let me scroll in the chat? Because I'm missing, okay, well, hi Bobby, hi Wolf, hello Ralph, Lomkey, hello, let's see, Nathan, hello. And let's see, Andre, welcome. Yeah, so now, yeah, from my understanding, you can get a 2242 to work. It's just not recommended. I know what like mod hackers and all those other people say, whatever they want to say. I do know that 2240s are going to draw more power. I do know that they're going to, and with more power comes more heat. And there's just a lot of things that come with it that I just honestly don't care enough about to upgrade. But you do you. I'm not going to also say you did bad. Just, you know. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm going to be well hydrated this stream, working with Neo. So what we're going to do, we're going to play some games on this in Windows. I'm going to show you Windows. I'm going to have a review coming out hopefully soon. I've been making footage and all that. Reviews are the hardest thing for me to kind of get down because I just don't know quite how to handle a review because I want them to be extensive and be simple at the same time. And so I'm balancing reviews because I still have the Odin, the Iron Odin to review, and I have this. I pick one that doesn't change too much the power. Okay, that's good to know, gamer. That is good to know, and I'm sure there's some recommended ones too. Nathan Long, hey, love your content. Your video quality is incredible. Thank you. I'm glad that it is. Yeah, I chose to early on to get a good camera, so hopefully that's what it is partially. Maybe it's just a good camera. Ralph, the Ioneo is easier to hold than the deck comfort level. Oh, no. This thing is not easier for me to hold than the deck. My hands cramp up. I have bigger hands, though. I have chunky sausage hands. And so holding, and I'll show you. I guess let's do the overview. Let's go this route. Give me 1 second as I rearrange things. We'll do it from overhead, and what we're gonna do is actually take the deck or the Ioneo apart, look at the innards of it, swap out the SSD, the NVMe drive, essentially the SSD drive, and just see what we can do with this bad boy. I do have. Where did I stick that? My desk is disheveled again. Let's see. Just give me 1 second as I find the drive. Where did I stick the drive? Well, there's the SSD, and then found it. This thing. I have the hollow ISO loaded up, so we can give that a try. This is it's not quite ready, but it's essentially SteamOS, but for everything. And there are NVIDIA versions of it, because there are NVIDIA drivers for the for NVIDIA, or there's NVIDIA drivers for SteamOS or for Linux, but they pack that in there. Speaking of NVIDIA, EVGA does not. They're done with NVIDIA. By the way, that's the news. I know that. I know that's a little bit of PC gamer news, and I just want to say that real quick that they're one of my favorite manufacturers for video cards, and I'm bummed out that EVGA is not making NVIDIA cards anymore. At the same time, I don't remember what the reason is. It'd be interesting because I didn't see what the reason was, but I'm curious if the reason is because NVIDIA is being just garbage, probably to their third party, honestly. Because what's happening is that there's cards sitting in the warehouse. There's probably been cards sitting in the warehouse for 4 or 5 months now. NVIDIA's next lineup, the 4000 series. NVIDIA is really, really playing their cards in such a weird way. They don't make a lot of money. Well, they make quite a bit of money, I should say, from us consumers. They also make a lot of money from the more business-to-business enterprise stuff that they have, because they have like AI. They have a bunch of other chipsets. They also work with Nintendo to make chipsets. They do a lot more than just work for us. And they're also getting hurt by, miners not needing it anymore. There's just so much weirdness going on. I honestly kind of want it. I like NVIDIA cards. I have an NVIDIA card. I really don't like how they're treating us. Yeah, I'll probably do more AMD video cards in the future because of this, partially because I do feel like they're treating us like shit in a little bit. They're just holding on to cards that they could release for reasons. We don't need to go into that. It's a little bit more, I wouldn't say political, but it is a little bit political. And I try to stay away from that a little bit on there. But yes, okay, we're done. This is not that type of chat. Linus already covered it on one of his things. Let's go. I'm to this. Let's do a little zoom in. I do need to get better video quality for my overhead, though. Okay. So, and this isn't going to capture very well, but the thing about the Ioneo Air, the only thing I really like about the Ioneo, and let me switch it back over to the main, just so that I can show you. up close on a better camera. And you're not going to get the full effect on this. The OLED is amazing. That is the best part about this device. Everything else, like the glowing round stick portion would be awesome on the deck too with the RGBA. I mean, us PC gamers, we love to have those extra little features like that. And honestly, this little guy right here that brings up the menu, and you hold it down and brings up their UI, is really slick, albeit their UI is buggy as hell. This will switch to the desktop. This little button's a desktop button. So when you're playing a game and you want to switch to the desktop real quick, this is very helpful. I think that's pretty standard on the Neo stuff, and then you have stuff that's like more like select start in some ways. I already did this in my unboxing, so I guess I don't need to go over every single thing. But I'm starting to do some benchmarking on this and all that. Guilty Falcon looks like a toy from Walmart. Honestly, it might look like a toy from Walmart. It feels, when you get it, it actually feels much more premium than it potentially looks. But I get it. Like from a glance like this, like I could see how this would look like a toy from Walmart. It is much smaller. You can see. I kind of have to claw it together, whereas with the deck, you know, it just fits in my hand like pretty much perfect. For long gaming sessions, it's amazing. This is really good for short gaming sessions, which is good because look at where my battery is. It's at 18%. This has the worst battery life I've ever had on a mobile device. That being said, I do have it on balance. I could put it into power saving, and there's a couple other features I could do. Potentially even the brightness probably would help too. But I even had the screen off, and it died on me within like 30 minutes. Well, let's be honest, probably more like an hour and a half. That was screen off. The temps while playing on the air, you're gonna hear the fan. The fan vibrates the whole device, which is really weird. It adds like a rumble effect, but you're like, this isn't supposed to be rumbling at this part of the game. And the speakers are really weird. They really mess with my ears. Like, this is such a weird device because I want to love it. The screen is beautiful, but I have a lot of negative things to say. And it's not because I love the deck more. It's just, that's my experience with it. And so I honestly, there's a lot to this. Like this, the screen needs to be bigger. Windows works well enough on the Steam Deck for me. Does not work great on this. Windows was just never designed for this size. And then when it goes, I'm going into complete rants. When the screen goes off, when it goes into like a sleep mode almost, it is a pain in the ass to get back up, to get it out of sleep mode sometimes. Which I know has been a past issue with other like tablets and all that stuff. But with this one, it's just, it's difficult. Sometimes I have to press the button multiple times, just swipe it, and just play with it until it comes back on. Well, Nathan Long. Yeah, no, I'm not. Sorry. Bobby, it looks nice from the videos. From the dimensions, seems small. You know, it's hard. If you want a portable device that can do Guilty Falcon, not sure if anything can trump the Steam Deck, Xbox would have to jump in the handheld realm. I disagree with that. I think the Loki has a chance to, I don't know if trump it, because it's going to be a similar size to this, which once again, I don't like these short travel joysticks. These essentially these really small joysticks. They're just, I get used to them. But after playing the Steam Deck, it's just hard to go back and forth between the Steam Deck. Gizmo, fingers crossed, my deck comes tomorrow. I hope it comes tomorrow, man. My favorite game to play on the Neo, honestly, is that's a hard one. I haven't played a lot, but I do have game. Ooh, let's see if this actually launches properly. I do. Let's go into. Sorry, I'm gonna have to plug this in. So let me get my. I also have it on power save mode, which is only good for like emulators and some really low games. But you can see we're in this mode. I can bring up the the UI over here. But if you switch it over to a different resolution, it breaks the whole UI and you can't change it back. Like, it looks so good on the surface. I love this. I actually like this more than the Steam Deck's overlay in some ways, but in practice, like actually using it, it's not as good. You can hold it down though and switch, games. It will detect it, kind of like NVIDIA's GeForce system and all those other systems. They'll detect all the games that are on the device and make it so that you can quick select. But the problem is when you're coming out of sleep, this will be shrunk down into like the corner, and sometimes won't update fully until you start doing weird just stuff. It's weird. But like this screen right here, you got like the processor, the CPU, you can see what's like getting used, temps, RAM. I love this view right here. I really like this. It's just super buggy. Have I pressed this I have not pressed this by mistake. And I highly doubt I'll ever press this by mistake. The D-pad is very similar to the Steam Deck's, which is nice, which is a little mushy, which I kind of like, honestly. So if we go back into this, I did get the Steam UI, so you can get like the Steam Deck beta UI kind of enabled with Steam client on like Windows and stuff like that. It did help it a little bit. It still had like some weird things that are tied to SteamOS. Lomkey, I wonder what prevents switching this OLED screen from the Air or the OLED switch and put it on the Steam Deck. The OLED switch might be a little bit more compatible than the Airs because this is a smaller screen, like quite a bit smaller. I mean, it's very noticeable. Let's see here. Let's give. Do I actually have this, or is this going to stream? It's going to stream. Hold on, let me do the filter. I miss the new Steam UI. It's so much nicer. Let's see. Installed locally. So, Hades. Let's do Hades. Hades runs great on this. Hades is fun. But, let's do the Vulkan. As that should be better, as this is AMD. How's your experience reading text on the Neo Air? Not amazing, and I actually I have pretty decent eyesight. It doesn't have anything to do with like blurriness or anything like that. It's so small. You still have to squint no matter what. I imagine someone that needs glasses trying to play this is going to really just not have a great time. But I do like this device. That's the hard part about this, is I like this device. I don't think I could recommend it to anyone except for the people that only want to play PlayStation 2 and lower emulators. Like, ooh. And the thing, okay, going back to the audio, it has this like reverb into my ears that sometimes sounds really good and other times sounds really weird. Like you're just, ugh. Yeah, I do like the look, and I got the white one because I always get black on everything, but you can see. I'll plug this in too, into my capture card, so you can also see from there too, but it really is that small. Dude, he's really that small. Oh, it is lagging. I don't know why. Let's double check to make sure. Oh, yeah, I have power saving on. So, ooh, it is not liking that. Let's put it into game mode. Now, okay. Now that we have it in game mode, it should run better. If we reduce the resolution and some other stuff, we could probably get it to run in 5-watt mode, which would save you a lot of battery, because honestly, this battery consumption is crazy. And if you guys haven't tried, and Hades looks amazing on the OLED. You can even see it on the camera. Like, it looks so good on the Yeah, it looks nice and bright, right? Looks really good. This is full on convincing me that the next Steam Deck needs an OLED. So, oh yeah, I've already played this. You can see I have additional weapons. I haven't beat the game yet. All right, one more time. Yes. Yep. Yep. No. And it's because Linux is just. I think it's because Linux is partially more optimized for it. Well, hello, Zeus. This game really is a really good game. Let's see. Can I? I'm trying to remember how to get. I don't have tools right now actually to get the FPS up, or I'd show you the FPS. A random comment. If only it could run AAA games at native res to really show off the OLED. Define AAA. There's some newer AAA games that don't require as much oomph, right? But that you could probably run at low, medium on this. But yeah. But games like there's a lot of really stylized indie games like this, like Hades, and I'd have to jog my memory, but there's a lot of indie games that look really good. In fact, I would recommend it for those stylized games where they have colors that pop more than AAA games. In my opinion, this OLED really shines there. That being said, there are some games where they like autocorrect the color correction on their game for like bad monitors or something, because when you look at it on this, it like bleeds your eyes out. It's so weird. It doesn't actually look as good. John Patterson, first time catching your stream. I've just received tracking details for my Steam Deck. Congrats, man. You are about to be a part of the Deck gang. I've been playing games post Doom 16 on the Deck, and it would be insane. Yeah, no, honestly, the Deck has played most of the AAA games that I've wanted it to so far. This is such a fun game to play, honestly. This is probably my favorite game to play on a handheld like this, even though I don't play it enough. It's just such a fun game. And it's perfect. This is probably my favorite game to play on this. And you can see the character, but not that great. But still enough to where it's worth playing on the screen. I created a dock you can print for the Deck with fans. Nice. That's actually really interesting. You should share it on the Discord server. Andre, Stray plays great on the Deck. Yeah, no, Stray does play great on the Deck. Honestly, I really like Stray on it. In fact, I did a review today that I haven't released yet. But you can see, this game looks so good on this. It looks decent enough on the Deck. And that's part of the problem is that, let's see. Turn down the audio. The fan's not horribly loud. It's the vibrating of the whole device. Like I hold it and it vibrates. It can run Spooderman. This can run Spider-Man. I have a hard time believing that one. Oh, Bad Samaritan. I'm late, but AVGA is not only dumping NVIDIA, but they're out of the GPU business entirely. What? That sucks. I was hoping that they'd be on AMD. Try Minecraft next. I need to download Minecraft. Let's see here. Let me get the... I can probably do it pretty quick. Let me get the Microsoft Store up. Then we're going to... Yeah, if you're, don't spam the questions and just make sure to @me. I'm more likely to see it. But yeah, definitely don't spam it. But can it run Minecraft RTX? I'm going to have to definitely say right now, no, it cannot. And also, the trackpads, honestly, the trackpads are really nice. Like, this is how you have to kind of navigate the desktop. And Windows is kind of designed for mobile, kind of, but it's not as much as I thought it was. Because it's really frustrating to use this. And I really am trying to be positive about the Neo because coming at it, like opening it, unboxing it, I thought it looked so good. It felt really good. Honestly, ergonomics-wise, it feels really good in the hand. If it was bigger, it'd be perfect. At this size, the Steam Deck still feels better because it is small. Like, it still does, I still have the claw. I will have to say, have you guys seen the new GBD Win 4, I think it is, or 3? Like, the one that's shaped like a PlayStation Vita. I mean, I wasn't sure about the GBD WinMax 2, which I did end up buying, and I'm going to test on here, but I'm actually really excited for that. And it's not actually to play games, it's just to use it as a portable computer for programming, honestly, and doing project management. But let's see, I'm installing Minecraft right now. But yes, they are Hall effect joysticks. But I will tell you right now, I don't know if you're going to notice a difference unless you're kind of a joystick snob. It doesn't, like, having short travel joysticks, compact joysticks, doesn't make up for the fact that you're just going to have a better experience on the Steam Deck's joysticks. They're still good, though. Honestly, I think they're pretty good. And I really don't want to compare it so harsh to the Steam Deck right now. But I understand why the Steam Deck went the way they're going, honestly, by not fully supporting Windows right off the bat. Windows is good and all. Their mobile games gotten better. I do like Windows on the Steam Deck. I don't like Windows on here. We'll see how SteamOS is on this, though, soon. Side streets, did I miss anything? You have not. Let's see. Okay. Let me log in. And it's just such that vibration. I'm such a jerk. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you guys' ears on that, but this is more like a beefed up Switch Lite. Honestly, in a lot of ways, yeah, but you're going to get better graphics out of the Switch potentially. That was hard to say. Technically, no. But the Switch will have more optimized games like Breath of the Wild, which you couldn't play on this, from my understanding. So I haven't tried Switch. I don't think I'm going to try. Hey, Brandon, aka Chat and Cat, welcome to the stream. Andre, about the screen, are you worried about burn-in with the OLED game devices? No. Honestly, I'm the least worried. Oh, I guess we're doing Java Edition. No, let's not do Java Edition. Let's do... I guess we're doing Java Edition. No, I'm not worried about OLED. With gaming devices, you don't have to worry about that as much. For monitors and all that, as long as you don't have them on for very long periods of time with static images. Burn-in only really happens when you have a lot. You have it on for a very long time, more static. You don't move things around like a desktop. Like an OLED monitor is very difficult because the desktop, if you have it on the desktop, if you're doing a lot of stuff with the desktop, if you do things like maybe half windowed, you can start to get bleed in. And there's techniques and devices out there that will help with that. But ultimately, yeah, it all depends on what you're going to do with it. With gaming, no, because there's so many fast-moving images and stuff that doesn't set there. You really don't need to worry for a good long while about OLED burn-in. Yeah, but the Switch OLED and this OLED are two different OLEDs. Like, manufacture a lot of different things. Well, I don't know if they're the same manufacturer or not. I'm assuming they're different OLEDs. From my understanding, the color correction on this from Linus is like amazing. But the burn-in, or let's say maybe the switch will take a long time to burn in. This one could take a lot shorter. Newer OLED technology is getting better and better. The bezel is large. It's honestly makes it kind of ugly. I already don't like the bezel on the Steam Deck, but this one's even worse. Like in the sense of like it really just doesn't. It looks off-putting in some ways. It's really weird to say, but we're gonna start taking this thing apart soon. You have a problem with Spider-Man, Bobby? I'm sorry, man. I hadn't had it too many issues, but I've only played it for like an hour or two. I need to get back into playing. I really do like Spider-Man on the deck. I just have other things. Oh, hey. Let's give up. I forgot to turn this off. It's just the colors. Oh, and then that Hades, like this part is so slick on the OLED. I haven't tried any videos on this, honestly. It'd probably look really good. I really want an OLED kit to come out for the Steam Deck, but I don't. An OLED kit would have to. An OLED kit would have to be already available for the Steam Deck size in order for it to be reasonable. Oh, and hello, hi. How you doing, man? Let's see here. Yeah, and it's gonna have better life. It's just the Switch is highly optimized and highly controlled. This is not. This is playing in Windows. Now, that being said, the Steam Deck I do feel like does better in Windows mode. Not than SteamOS, but than this. Yeah. It partially could be their drivers. There's a lot of things that can cause this to just perform worse in a lot of different ways. John Patterson, how long do you think it's going to be till we see third-party OLED screens for the deck? This has been more of a hot discussion lately on like boards and stuff like that, like on Reddit. If it's custom, probably never gonna see one, or very long. It's gonna just need to start making sense to make the screen, and I think the screen ratio is just a little off compared to like this one's a 16:9. I believe the deck is a 16:10. Probably more likely to have a 16:9, but the 16:10 is what you need. And so if there's OLED screens out there that are 7 inches, 16:10, and potentially able to fit into the screen area of the deck, you might need a driver to go with it, or the driver might come with it. I don't know compatibility wise. There's probably, I'm sure, someone that could hack it together, but those are the things that are kind of making it difficult for OLED for Steam Deck. Yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, it's just mass producing that screen size. But I have a feeling gaming on the go, like PC gaming on the go, is going to catch up. It's getting big. It's getting big already. I think it's going to be the next big thing. You can really hear. See, can you guys hear that? It's so loud, and I'm not even in the game yet. I still need to make my Minecraft guide for Steam Deck. Honestly, my guides have been taking a while because I'm trying to really just make a system that's easy for people to use. Doing it the way we're doing it right now is just not, I don't know if sustainable with some of the like Xbox remote and all those things. Xbox remote is its own software, so that might not be the best example, but Stadia, these streaming, the cloud streaming services usually can be done in the cloud, like Stadia, I guess. And I want to find a better way to do it. So that's what I've been doing a lot of my research lately. I haven't done as many videos, but I do hopefully, like, I'm spending all this weekend at a hotel getting content ready and the website ready so that we'll have a better experience in the deck for some of these services. Ooh. I don't know which one to jump. Sorry, well. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Bobby, Java doesn't have controller support without mods. Use Bedrock. I'm pretty sure I'm using Bedrock, aren't I? Did I not select Bedrock? I'm pretty sure we'll quit out. Honestly is not great so far. And it doesn't, but I'm also, let's max this thing out. I think right now we're not maxed out. Unless being plugged in, we are. Let's see. No, it says 12 watts. We can go up to 15. If you get the Neo Air Pro, you can go up to 18. I think I think it has a bigger battery, but they did a hardware lock too, which is, I don't know at what level they locked it, but honestly, I hate it. And let's see here. We want the Pro mode to go up to 15. And they don't even have it selected for Pro mode to be 15 out the box. Honestly, this is I would not consider this beta software. I would consider this alpha software, and I don't even know what they're considering. Maybe I did click on, yep, I clicked on the wrong one. Good catch. Ooh. Did it show I had enough space? I guess we'll find out. I'll let that install. I suggest you do the same. Oh, Cast Coder. I wish it was Uncharted 1 through 3 for $50 instead. I 100% agree. I don't mind playing through 4. And honestly, the whatever the other one is, I have it, but it came out so quick after 4, I didn't beat that Uncharted. So I'm excited for that. But 1, 2, 3, they really missed an opportunity. It was really weird. Yeah, so Stardust, I don't know exactly what you're saying. Let's see. Still downloading. Stardust Leon, not the best battery life, but the power of a computer in the palm of your hand. I repasted my thermal paste with thermal grizzly cryonaut extreme. I haven't seen it in a while actually do a whole lot repasting. I know at one point a couple years ago it was a big trend to repaste right away. Are you talking about repasting my Neo? Could. Might want to do it. Maybe I'll show people how to do it on the Steam Deck. Curious if it actually matter at this point. Usually in the beginning portion, it doesn't matter too much. Just when it starts to dry out, and some pastes that are cheaper dry out quicker. Oh, wow, that is a big improvement, Stardust. That is, no, you're right on that. That is a huge improvement. Let's see here. I'm going to grab that thermal paste. And throw it into a tab real quick so I don't forget it. So I take notes. Also, while we're waiting for this to downloading. Yeah, it's still down. Make sure to like, subscribe, bash that bell with your crowbar as we get into this. I never got into Minecraft. Is it something I'm missing out on? Honestly, 7 Days to Die is what you need to get into. It is like the adult Minecraft. Minecraft is fun all on its own. I like to play it with my son. 7 Days to Die is just something just so carnal about destroying zombies with your friends in a base that you made, that you looted from other places. Stephen Hunt, 7 Days is my favorite game. There you go. I love zombie games. Any game that's a zombie game is probably one of my favorite games. Half-Life 3 obviously doesn't, but Half-Life 2 does. Half-Life 1. StarCraft has zombies, I would say. Everything has zombies. Silent Lerper, welcome. Hello, everyone, and no to the Neo. Just kidding. Yet another great live session. Thank you. It's almost there. We're going to give this a try, and then we're going to open this bad boy up. Because this is starting to get a little boring to wait for this and to listen to me just ramble on, right? Yes, Gizmo, Duck Gaming. This is Dark Apple Juice. I'm not going to say what it really is, but it might have been just left out for a little too long. Honestly, it's pretty much like soda. And I apologize drinking some soda on stream, but trying to stay parched. Is 7 Days as good as State of Decay? It's very different games, Side Streets, and they're both really fun. Nathan Long, yeah, Games Revealed might do a repaste video. I'll do one. Honestly, like that would be an easier one for me to do than some other ones that people have posted. Like, oh, do Steam Deck. Like, I've had plenty of requests that I want to do. They're just some of them take a really long time to prep. And right now I'm trying to get these guides under control to where they actually work long term, and that we just have a better experience. Like, I already improved the PlayStation Remote one because you need to get your ID, your PlayStation ID, and it's encrypted. So I had to create on the Games Revealed website a section to do that. My favorite zombie game is Plants vs. Zombies. Random comment. Is that my favorite? Is that Plants vs. Zombies 1 or 2? I actually really like both, honestly. It's not my favorite zombie game, but I really like both. I don't know which was my favorite, but I do have to say one of the best zombie games on the deck is probably Days Gone. It runs really well, in my opinion. Some people might have different, I don't know. Always feel like games run really well for me, but for other people, they might not. And so I never know. So I always say in my opinion, because it runs great for me with the specs I put it in, or settings I put it at. Bad Samaritan, game done downloading, by the way. Thank you. Wolf Den did a Switch OLED test where he left it on for like 7,000 hours straight and burn-in was negligible. Only noticeable on the bright white screen. Yeah, so not only is 7,000 hours, but also it can be over a span. It could be less hours over a span of like a year or two, potentially too. But I have a feeling that they went with a very high quality OLED on that Switch, so that could be a big part of it. Yeah, Days Gone is fun. I'm currently replaying Resident Evil Revelations 1 on the Steam Deck. Nice. I like the classic Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Dude, I need to play that again. That is a fun game. A little frustrating, but it is actually pretty fun. It wants me to sign in again, and I've already signed in. Their sign-in process is a little frustrating. No, I love that silent. Zombies Ate My Neighbors is such an old school game. That's hilarious. Okay. I am signed in. I do have an account. Honestly, with the Zombies Ate My Neighbors, I never got very far. I remember playing at a rec center playing that game when I was a kid. And that was probably even old for back then. That game was. Okay. I am going to create this bad boy. John Patterson, the new War of the Worlds game has 7 days to die vibes, but instead of the zombies, they're the tripods. Oh, there's a War of the Worlds game? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Dude, I've read that series. I gotta put that down too. I don't think I even knew that. I like the books quite a bit. Very weird books, but classic literature. I just thought of something. In Shadow of War, you and the other orcs are reanimated dead orcs around you. Does that count as a zombie game? Yes, it does. Prove me wrong. What game is not a zombie game? I don't know. It's currently in closed beta on Patreon. Oh, nice. Interesting. Wonder if I can get in on that action, because it would be interesting to me, honestly. Yeah. It's taken a really long time. It's not heating up as much as it was, but I can already tell, being at 15 watts, this thing is going to be an oven. Like, the deck did a really good job of dispersing heat and making sure it doesn't really affect where your hands are going to be for long sessions. Right now, mine are already starting to sweat. What is... There's something major wrong. Let's see. Okay. You got the jump. Just seeing with the D-pad. I think it's going out of the window. Let's see if we can full screen it real quick. I think that's what's the problem is. Stardust Leon, I'm back. Welcome back. Side Streets, did you hear that they're making a Days Gone movie? Wait, that's right. I heard that they're in the works of it, and they won't make a Days Gone 2 right now. It's like potentially not going to happen because I don't know, man. They tried to even petition for it, and I'm a little pissed about that. As honestly, a Days Gone 2 could be so good. Improve all the faults of Days Gone 1. Let's see here. Where is the... Here we go, full screen. I know I'm not showing it right now. Give me what... Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. You got this. There we go. I got it. I got it to work. Oh my God. Okay. There we go. Wow, it's there. It was wanting to jump out of the window. I'll have to admit this actually plays better on the Switch. Now that it's starting to run in full screen, where I think the resources are being dedicated better, it does run a little bit better, but it still is not a great experience in my opinion. I have not played this on the deck yet, but it definitely feels like there's some input lag from the joysticks. And it's not actually like running really slow. It's just, it feels like there's lag from the, joysticks inputs. John Patterson, use on-screen keyboard and press F11 for full screen. Yeah, I guess I could have done that. If the popularity of the Steam Deck continues to, do you see more developers taking consideration of device during development? Oh, 100%. Your history, I honestly, with if they can keep on getting more people to buy it and really market it well, the more people that are on this, the more likely that more developers are going to have to they're going to support it. I also think that the Valve needs to come out. Hold on, let's. I'm going to switch over, and we're going to start taking this thing apart. I'm going to quit out. Is there anything else? I'm not going to do any more games per se. You kind of see like it's not as performant as we'd want it to be, and it's the chipset. Honestly, it's not because it's the 15 watt or whatever it is. This is a 6-core, by the way, APU, as opposed to the Dex 4-core. But that's in some ways for games. It depends on the type of game, but it can be beneficial because the cores on the deck run higher, I believe. How many chunks are loading? I don't know, Nathan. I probably could have adjusted it down and all that. It runs okay. I'm sure I did default settings. I could have reduced it to where it would be more performant. Those are just default. And it was okay. Okay, think of the countless Unreal ports to the DS and 3DS. True, yeah. There's a flat pack for Minecraft even does all the dirty work for people. Yeah, there's a flat pack. There's a couple of flat pack packs for you that does mods and all that. And I'm going to be doing a video. I've been doing video research on it. Thanos, do you think developers will make Steam Deck exclusive games? I do not think they're going to do that. Let's see. something else real quick. I'm gonna have a video launch. I gotta make sure this video does not get launched. Give me 1 second. I have a video that's queued up to go live kind of after this live stream tonight. I do not want it to go off too soon. Okay, it's set for 11. Still 11:15. Okay, apologize about that. Yeah, I don't think they're going to make exclusives. And for the sole purpose, let's turn this off now. I don't think they're going to make exclusives just because there's no reason to. The reason why there's exclusives for like the Unreal or for Epic Games is because Epic Games pays tons of money to make those exclusives. Steam's not going to do that, at least not right now. Like Valve is pretty much, I don't think, wants to do exclusives, and it doesn't make sense. Valve's like, yeah, we're going to make our money. I think what they could do is like, hey, we'll make sure you run great on our system, or give you a good toolkit to make sure you run good on our SteamOS, and maybe even give out some money to make sure it has first-party support, like meaning it's really supported for the Steam Deck, but I don't think that'll ever be exclusives to the Steam Deck. Maybe there could be a couple that just play off of all the different parts of the Steam Deck. Haha, Wolf. You got me. I am wearing a different hat. I got a new hat. I will still do like the challenge thing and buy someone else a hat that provides me with a hat that I want to buy. And if you do that, I'm going to buy me a hat and you a hat. And that contest is still going on. I've seen a couple that I got really close to doing. I just didn't quite like them enough. So, also, there's no buttons on the back of these. There's a couple things that are going to make this not as good on the Steam Deck as the Steam Deck in the sense of using it. Like those trackpads, I've come very, very accustomed to using those for doing stuff in desktop mode. Oh, excuse me. As I crack my neck a little bit. Okay, let's see here. I've never opened this device up, so good luck. Let's hope I don't burn the place down with my candle over here. Smelling like goodness fall as it's starting to gear up. So, from my understanding, these bottom screws come out. And then we have to... Yep, that's the right one. Lopez, positive vibes team. Sorry, not feeling good today. Hey, man, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. But I'm glad you're here, Lopez. Always glad to have you. Your history. I'd be happy just for them to consider the 1280 by 800 and UI text controls, etc. for the Steam Deck. That'd be huge to include that in development. I think there will be more of that, honestly. And honestly, more and more games are doing that, and that's partially because when these companies use unified tools like Unreal and Unity, they usually are pretty easy to add them into. Stardust Leon, have some... Hey, thanks for the $10, but they're not bucks. I don't know what SGD is, but thank you, man. That's all. Thanks for the super chat and the coffee. I do love coffee, and my favorite coffee is Bones Coffee. Honestly, I'm gonna have a link in my description one of these days. I really like Bones Coffee, and they have the Nightmare Before Christmas brand out. So I believe that you can pull this apart. So this is all I think that you have to do. Maybe. Oh, looks like there's one more right here. Stardust Leon, I'm actually interested in Aya Neo Air with SteamOS due to system-wide FSR. I'm currently using lossless scaling with FSR driver to upscale games from 720 to 1080 on Aya Neo Air. Oh, so are you doing? So you're doing you have an Aya Neo Air then, Stardust. Once again, I only complain about the Air because it's just it's so close. It's so close, but there's so many little parts to it that just throw my experience off. And I honestly can't wait for the Neo Geek. I think that's going to be the device for me. I'm just going to see how easy this is to pop off. Okay, so let's see here. Got this. It's not, these screws are so tiny too. I don't want to lose these. Your history, cool. I love Bones Coffee. Oh yeah, it's so good, so good. I'm a basic bitch, essentially. I really like boxed wine, and I haven't got boxed wine in like months or even longer potentially. But I really like good pumpkin coffee, and it can't be just pumpkin spice. It has to be pumpkin, like. Dutch Bros has this caramel pumpkin brulee, and I love it. I think it actually has real pumpkin in it. I might have to watch something on this. So let's see. I think it comes up here. Right here. Right around here. Thanos, good luck. I'm disassembling it. I'm going to bed. Well, thank you. Nothing beats the classic Tim's for me. But gently remove the L1 untriggered. Oh. So gently remove these so you can pop these off. So did you... I'm glad you're here. I do these things ad hoc. Like I was going to look up a guide if I didn't, if I was going to start to maybe under the L1 R2 and after you pull them up. So is it these ones or the RB or RT, like the R1 or R2? I'm going to look something up real quick. Big ones. Cool. I'm gonna do a real quick reference. Don't worry. Another big thing is that I think Neo or some of like Ian or Neo will potentially start working with iFixit to have replacement parts. That's one thing that Valve really did well. Let's see here. Gamer Nexus. Of course he did that. Just going to do a quick... Oh, no. This is like an Neo. Just an Neo. Okay, so I can just pull this off, I'm assuming. Very carefully. Is it from the top? Let's see here. There we go. So, popped off. Only broke a little bit of it off. But don't worry, guys. I'm going to give this away. Actually, I might do a giveaway of this. We'll see. Sell it or give it away. I'm curious if people would be interested. So, yeah, there's more. There's another screw down there. Thank you for pointing that out. I watched a video where they talked about it, but I must have missed this part. And let's look. I'm missing chat right now. Who makes the caramel pumpkin tea? I don't know if they make caramel pumpkin tea. That'd be really tasty. But caramel pumpkin brulee coffee from Dutch Bros. Yeah, thanks, Stardust. No, I was more hesitant than anything, honestly, to pull it off. Yeah, I kind of figured since you've, it sounds like you've played around with your Air a lot. It's supposed to be magnetic. I'm not sure why it's not coming off. Yeah, no, that's some really good spec upgrades, honestly, with this. What do you, so Stardust, what do you mainly play on this? Oh, it came out. Okay, cool. It's just stuck to the... Okay, now the other side. Some report that reinstalling Windows on Air helps, even just using the installer and keeping their files. Some report. We're gonna see about some things here, because I honestly don't want to reinstall all these games because I have not fully benchmarked everything I needed to on the deck for my review or on the Air. You broke it, Kit. Hey, you know what? I did soldering the other day. I installed those Hall joysticks the other day on my deck. Soldering. I haven't done in years since I went to a conference that had a bunch of soldering that I did. Haven't done in years, and I did it. It took me a while, but I did it. Okay, so we're done with that. We can just pull this off now. Just rip it off. Oh, try Bigelow's spicy chai with honey and caramel almond creamer. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'm gonna copy and paste that. I need like a recommended. In fact, I'm gonna get one where you can throw recommendations that I try stuff, because I am a big proponent of trying things. I love trying stuff. Let's see here. The blue and pink tabs can be removed. Let's see. The pink and blue tabs can be removed. This thing or this thing, like these. This. This reveals 4 screws. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know that. Oh, and that's another cool thing. I do think this is really cool, is that on the Windows, if you do the left click on this, it brings up the keyboard. If you do the right click, I believe it brings up Control-Alt-Delete, I believe. Or is it just long pressing it? Glad you're here, man. See, I couldn't do it without someone being a part of the stream. I felt like it was... I need to start putting on, hey, teach me how to do this, because I'm too stubborn to look up a guide. Yeah, no, you're being a big help. Honestly, doing it on stream is a little nerve-wracking, but it's kind of fun sometimes to just live life by, the seat of your pants, because you have so much other stuff going on, but you want to do a stream on it. People like it, I think, enough. And we can sit here and chat about things. Like, how's life going? I can't remember. Did I ask you, Stardust, what was your favorite game to play on the Air? Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. My pad is very padded. My mouse pad, that is. Okay. Any other screws that I need to know of, Stardust? Because I got the one down here. I got the ones up there. I'm assuming I can start taking it apart up here. It's got little tabs. Monster Hunter Rise is my mainly go-to now. Dead by Daylight, if network is good when in the transit. How does Dead by Daylight play on this? I know it can be played on the Switch. Seems like a game I would not want to play on the Switch, though. Oh, it's like, what snapped? It's just the SD cover going in. 15 watt low, 720, 50, 60 FPS. Can I ask, do you have a Steam Deck, or are you really big Neo Air fan or Neo fan? Not that it matters that much to me. I like it. Yeah, I think this is a pretty nifty device. They made sure that Air have mini screws. Yes, they did. So this pops off. So we just rip it off. No. Yeah, so this is going to come off potentially too. Using this metal one's not going to be as forgiving though. Stardust Leon, Steam Deck can't play games with anti-cheat. It actually can if you put Windows on it. And I actually like Windows on the deck, but I like SteamOS a lot more. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't blame. I really hope that they fix that. Honestly, these companies need to start supporting the easy anti-cheat stuff. Okay. Let's see. Starts to get a little difficult around the SD card. So we'll start from this side again. I think someone just liked Viaco RS whatever. Thanks for the sub. Richard Devon, thanks for the sub, man. Okay, we got this. Okay. There's the reason why I use the metal one, even though it can cause, I just gotta say, this can cause damage. So that'll be a fan's job, you know, when I do it as a giveaway. They're gonna have to deal with that. And there we go. Just as a note, I did buy this. I did not get it as a test unit or anything like that. I bought it. It would be cool if I got it as a test unit. And maybe one day I'll get test units. It'd be cool too if they'd let me give them away also. Now, this is the part I'm most interested in. Is comparing this to the DeX innards. So with this, okay, let's check out chat for a second. Let's take a little drink. Brandon, aka Chad and Cap. Chad, getting the PSU for the build tomorrow, Brinky. Awesome. Congrats, man. Stephen Hunt, I'm debating putting Windows on a separate micro SD card for my deck. I hear that you can do it. You're going to have very slow Windows, and certain operations might be a little slower as they do write to the card. I'd recommend getting a faster card than some of the ones I've recommended in the past, but write-wise, that is. But I would say changing the SSD on the Neo Air is a hassle. There's a ribbon cable, yeah, right here. And so this ribbon cable, I'm assuming it's for the power button, and it's not for what you think it is. It's for the fingerprint scanner. Then, okay, you need to remove the Wi-Fi card first, then remove the screws on the right before you can remove the fan and fan's shroud. Then the SSD will reveal itself. So this is the, I believe, the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth module. And honestly, looking at this, depending on how they have this set up and how the motherboard's set up, I could probably remove that and put a drive in. I could probably put my NVMe drive in there. Then we have the battery, the fan with the APU behind it, and then let's see here. Yeah, this is. They did not make this easy to upgrade. What did these buttons do again? Do these buttons do? They must be like more diagnostic buttons. J Crazy. What is the Neo Air? It's like a Steam Deck, but smaller. If you want to simplify it, it can run Windows 11. Has an OLED screen. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little device. Okay, you need to remove the Wi-Fi card first, is what you said. Yeah, this is very complicated. This is kind of annoying, honestly. Okay, let's get going. And you got to remove it from over here. You got tape. Stardust, but you can optimize Windows 11 Home to perform faster. Faster than what? Faster than it originally is, or faster than Linux? Because honestly, I don't think that's true. I think you're always going to win with Linux for now. I do think Windows can get pretty close, though. And, like, ports matter, too, depending on how it was built for. Like, let's say 7 days runs better on Windows than it does on the Linux port. So remove these cables. So now I can remove I believe this part. Should I disconnect the battery? How is the battery in there? Wow. Yeah, you can debloat Windows 11 quite a bit. But I will have to. It's a hard case, honestly. Like, since it's a gaming machine, yeah. No, yeah. Honestly, Stardust, I think I think you know what you're doing. I trust you on that. I know, and I really do think you. I've always said, like, Windows isn't that bad for gaming, honestly. Like, and optimization is not that bloated, but you can always reduce the bloat too. Yeah, people always talk about security too. Yeah, it's a hard one. I just don't know, like, on a gaming device, what are people gonna steal from you? So I did remove the fan, which I'm assuming I'm not supposed to do, because it's not going to completely do it for me, but I am curious. Yeah, interesting. So you can see our little NVMe drive is below this bad boy, which I can remove it, and I will. Huh. So I have to remove these screws. Okay, let's do it. Steven, your collection is going to get stolen. Security is really an interesting thing. I really, really do get tired of the people that say, well, Linux is more secure, Mac is more secure, when technically it is. But with average person, it's not. If the person knows what they're doing, I think it is. And there's also more viruses written for Windows, which makes them a little bit more active too on, yeah. Yeah, Steven, crazy, yeah, 100%. I'm gonna go down to size. So, you know, I'm just happy that everyone is here to experience this with me. I get an audience to see how slow I am at doing all this. Screws behind the sticker. Yeah, I'll, do I need it? Like, I will look behind there, but I want this whole shroud off, I'm believing. So, honestly, I think they overdid it on the screws. I don't think they needed to make it this screwed in. I think it was a little overdone. The warranty sticker. Honestly, this isn't too bad. It's just time consuming. It's more or less what's annoying. The Steam Deck is really easy to actually take apart, put back together, and modify, which is awesome. Glad to be viewing this live. I have faith in you. Hey, you know what? I think most of the stuff I've done live is done well enough. Let's see here. So, oh no. Are we gonna... Oh no, we broke the seal. Oh wow, you actually do have to break the seal. Huh. Interesting. It's really flimsy sticker. Actually, so it's behind it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. I don't think it's going to bother me too much to break the warranties. Okay. And then just checking. Sometimes you need to repaste. True Blue, I got the JSOX dock. I wish they would have change your TV HDMI settings to 2.0 or 2.1 on their fax. Had to Google, my latency was so bad. Oh, that's good to know. If someone needs to return the air, they need to send it overseas. Yeah, it was shipped to me by DHL, I believe. Let's see. This might not be fully out. Let's... There we go. You just bought the JSOX dock case for the deck and really like it. Which case? I just did a video on that. By the way, Wolf, do you have that? How's the thumbnail? You don't need to do it right now. Okay. Yeah, I'll be, from my understanding. So JSOX might be sending me some stuff, maybe. And then also there's another company that's coming out that's I'll be doing a dock review on that. Actually looks pretty close. It looks like they almost copied the Steam Deck's design. There's the fan cord. I really need to get a better. Well, we don't need to take the fan off. Okay, let's continue taking the shroud off. I'm just being very careful, guys. So JSOX has the new dock with M.2. That's the one I'm trying to get from them. It's a little bit pricier to where I don't want to spend the money on that. Did I miss a screw? Or is it like maybe under this? I just feel like Lord Vader, wait, is he going to install Steam? Did he do it already? Became a bit late? No, I have not done it already. You're not late. I am late. Why? I feel like I'm gonna. Oh, does this? Do I need to take this other part off? Okay, well, screw it. In the sense of like, we'll see. So, Wolf does other channels too. Wolf is a beast. Wolf does other channels. Wolf, what other channels do you do? Wolf, you cheating on Games Revealed? I didn't mean to make it in such a weird way, I guess, saying that, but. Let's see here. Yeah, because it hinges down there. Try not to break it. I need to remove the motor. Wait, is it the motor as in the joystick? Like, yes, this is actually very complicated, but when you get a very compact, so this is where the complexity comes in. You can't have something be so compact and not be difficult to do certain things. So you have to take this part off, potentially. And then you can see right here. Huh. I don't want to take that off. Oh my gosh. You're killing me. So, Wolf mods on Twitch, huh? Well, congrats, Wolf. I'm only going to put like 3 of these screws back in. So, should I do an Neo Air? Would anyone be interested in if I did a giveaway of the Neo Air in like a month after I'm done testing and everything? Sometimes it's kind of nice to hold on to these devices for further testing and comparison later down the road, but honestly, I have a feeling that there's going to be better devices that come out from Neo that I'll want. Is there another screw down there? Let's see. There's a screw right there, but is there another? Wow. Now, it doesn't matter if... Honestly, a lot of this I feel like it's okay if it was broken. And then let's see here. Yep, there's a screw right there. Look at that. Side streets. You should just sell it or keep it. I like doing giveaways though sometimes. But you're probably right. I think a lot of people on here have a device already now. Now, so... these ports are typically for power. Is every single one of these? I'm assuming only one of these is for power. I'm going to take the power off just to be on the safe side. Take this off. Let's see. That's what my concern was. Cyber Thunder 512 gigabyte. The problem is I want to put this boy in. We'll see. And the funny thing is, I believe this has SteamOS already on it. It's fun times kind of stuff. So if I try to do this, it's not gonna be perfect. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. If we put this back on, would it put it down? And yeah, okay, it's gonna put it down enough. I don't need to screw it in, technically. Bad Samaritan. So this won't be long term. I'm not gonna put the whole thing to back together. The deck it needs to be single sided. I don't think this is dual. Yeah, see, this will work fine. It's just there's not a screw port. I was kind of half expecting there to be multiple screw ports, but I get it with a compact device like this. It's not going to work. I'm fine with that. I know. I took this off. These are typically not too bad to put back on. As honestly, also, these are kind of fun to take off. There's an adapter for that. The SSD needs to be single-sided. Oh, come on. Yeah, I might have screwed myself over. I mean, I'll get it back on. It's just going to be... In what way? Yeah, and yeah, I know. I get a little hands-on with my devices like this, but honestly, I've opened up a lot of different devices over the years. I haven't done it as much in the past probably 5 years. But yeah, it is very compact. Ooh. Well, I will definitely recommend don't take these pads off. Usually they're not too bad to be taken off on other devices I've had. These kind of really suck, honestly. Well, yeah, capacitors and stuff can get loose easy, though, especially if done poorly, right? So you do have to be a little careful with certain pieces on the boards. But beyond that, yeah, they are definitely a little bit more resilient. Don't mind me. We're going to get through this. Okay. I won't do that again. Okay, cool. We got it. Let's continue on with this bad boy as I knock things around. Okay. I did not put the screws. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I'll put this back together later. I'm doing this partially to do it. I also just don't want to screw around with my all the stuff I downloaded and put on the 512. Yes, thank you for the support, by the way. Like, subscribe, bash that bell with your crowbar as we get going into this. Ooh. Oh, the Joy-Cons. I hate the Switch Joy-Cons. Steve Hunt, I'm so invested on to see this through. Well, thank you. Let's see here. How is any other gaming news for the week that we could talk about while we do this? This week has been another really busy week for me at work. And so I haven't been able to keep an eye on things, even though I'm getting closer and closer on being able to do that and write some newsletter stuff and all that. It's not really like true newsletter stuff, but like I want to start kind of digesting what I do every week with the games revealed. Oh, that's right. Half-Life 2 VR dropped today. I was going to do a stream potentially. I do need to do a stream. How's that going, Nathan Long? So this is pretty secure, honestly. I'm not too worried about this coming out. There's a new GBD Win 4. Is that the one that looks like a No more for the wins cars. Yeah. Rest in peace. GBD Win 4. Is that the one that looks like a PlayStation Vita? If you're all into free games, have a look at the Polygon on Steam. It's very simple looking FPS, looks and plays amazing to go on the deck. Nice. Thanks for the heads up on that. The Analog Pocket, it's pretty much a Game Boy clone. Yeah, do you want to throw the Analog Pocket into the... take a note on that, Wolf, too. That'd be awesome. Because I want to get one. I can't remember. Is there a waiting or something like... I don't know. I kind of want to. But I don't know if I want to at the same time. He plays the old Pokemon ROMs on the GBD XD. Nice. So, yeah, a lot of game news. Like, a lot of news has actually happened in the past few days. I need to do some... I do plan on doing some news videos the next few days, too. I don't want to put this all back together. So I'm gonna have to take it all. I get why you're like, this is not. It's not like the biggest deal, but it is annoying. Cyberpunk 2077 from 76 bad review at Steam to 77% mostly positive. That's really a shame, honestly. Cyberpunk 2077 has always been. I would put it as positive in the sense of like, I know that sentiment from it's a really good game. And that's what frustrates me is that Cyberpunk was actually a really good game. I know a lot of people had really quick hot takes to say, oh, it's garbage because of this, this, and this. For a Cyberpunk game, it was really good. It was overpromised. But you know what I do with overpromised games? Anything overpromised, I take it with a grain of salt. The hype machine on almost anything marketing-wise is always going to be high. That stuff can be out of the developer's hands. And don't get me wrong, the company did screw up. And selling what they did to Xbox One and PlayStation. Let's see, let's get this back on. And PlayStation 4 was wrong. it would never have worked on previous generations up until maybe now if they worked on it. Maybe. Let's see if this will. We don't need the fan, right? We can just leave the fan off. I'm really curious to see how the Neo Geek works though over something like this. That's the one I'm true. Like I probably will sell this. I mean, I'd maybe do a giveaway, but I probably should just do a giveaway with like a Steam Deck one day. That'd be fun. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I always say up and down if I'm going to do that. Whatever I'm talking about. It's getting a little late for me. It's going to start speaking gibberish. I'm reinstalling Cyberpunk 2077 for the Edge Runner update. Ooh, honestly, the new update on the deck runs really smooth. They capped the frame rate to 30 on the Steam Deck recommended setting, but honestly, even at 30, it was running better than it was before. It's really weird. It runs pretty good on the deck even before it did. I thought it did, which is kind of sad because it doesn't run great on the PlayStation 4. Yep, No Man's Sky is a good redemption arc. They've done a really good job of redeeming that game, and honestly, it is a pretty good game. It takes a lot to get into it, though. I swear there's one more. It's this one right here, I think, right? Oh, well. It's in there forever, potentially. I wasn't planning on putting all these screws back in, but, you know. So you can make your own mod using remod for Cyberpunk 2077. What's wait, how does it? Does this get routed? This gets routed, right? We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Hold on. Hold on. I was super stoked to stream Cyberpunk on the deck. Ultra Psycho Ray tracing 60 frames. Oh, Nathan Long. Yeah, well, how did that go? Did it go good? Yeah. I don't know if I care enough right now because I am going to take this off again. Streaming from 2080 and a 5900X. Official Cyberpunk 2077 mod tools with Edge Runner update. Man, ray tracing on handheld must drop a lot of power from the battery if it does happen. Ray tracing doesn't work right on any device like that. So if I put this back together, in theory, I know that some of these cords quite aren't right. Let's see. We're so close, everyone. We're so close. So close. Good enough. I'm not going to put screws on, but I am going to put everything back in. Ooh, I don't need screws on, though. Yeah, the deck can be highly optimized for... Nathan Long, yo, do all the buttons feel good? I personally, there's some that feel pretty good on this, and there's some that don't. These, just a little too clicky. I want them to be a little mushier, personally. But they're not bad. I just don't like. I don't like the size. The D-pad is honestly about as good as the decks. I like it. And these buttons, I think, are great. The triggers are really good too. We're almost there, guys. Okay. Now, here's going to be the fun part. Let's see if I actually hook those pieces in. I don't think that's being hooked right back in. Okay. Well, that's good enough. Let's turn this thing on, see what it does. I love Fallout. I'm a huge Fallout fan, Stardust. Valve has full control over the OS they put together. Technically, they do. I put the battery back together properly. We'll see if anything else works. Valve has full... Stardust, what's the button combo to get into the BIOS? It's vibrating. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I think it does that. It's vibrating, so there's something it's not liking potentially. I could have messed something up with removing those cords from the board potentially, but I am getting to this. Using a keyboard and then press delete. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Let me get... It's making a lot of noise, though. Is that because the operating system's not right, or I screwed something up putting it all together? Cool. This keyboard doesn't have a proper delete. Oh, where is the... there it is. Because it's vibrating. It's not liking this. But that's okay. I think it's F. It could be either one. There we go. Look how small that is. Oh. Yeah, it's not going to boot from it, I don't think. Wait. Let's see. It does show the SteamOS on there. But it might, no, obviously, it probably doesn't have everything set up, so it could. I was just curious if it would run that with a SteamOS already booted up. That's fine. I don't know if this will pop up. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. And then let's go ahead and do... and then the instruction manual is very bare bone. Yeah, it is pretty bare bone. Yeah. There we go. It's got this Steam installer. I think it does the vibrating when it's booting up, potentially. If it does that the rest of the time, it's going to really piss me off. Because I think it's running fine, unless maybe I didn't plug the fan in well enough. There's a lot of things that it could be. It's stopped, and then it doesn't stop. It's okay. 3 buzz posting. 2, 3, 2. It's not posting. I think the fan's going. Yeah, the fan's going. I think obviously the motherboard's plugged in. I think everything's plugged in properly. It did detect my SSD. Yes, it did. I know the wording's so small. I shouldn't have been so cheap, and I should have just installed it on the 512. I think it detected everything, honestly. Let's do it another. Let's see. We'll turn it off and turn it back on. This is the fun of this type of stuff, doing it live. It's like the one time when I made dual boot Windows and SteamOS. That was very long and very grueling. Nathan Long, if this doesn't post after a teardown, I will not recommend to anyone. Yeah, that's more on me. Let's see here. Oh, did it even triggering events? Okay, now I'm getting further now. Copying image to RAM. So it's booting up the image, which is SteamOS. Yeah, it detected SSD. It saw the SSD there. There we go. The vibrating is getting really annoying. And I'm about ready to just disconnect the Rumble packs because I really hate them, honestly. Look at that. It has install SteamOS. Root to your... I need to double... Oh. Yeah, we have a decent enough power. I need to do one quick reference with this. Ooh, I'm using the wrong keyboard. Run hollow install. Okay. Okay. Doing a couple of other the video is, yeah, it's gotten closer. I need to read the text, which is kind of difficult, honestly. We could boot it in on without installing it, but I kind of want to try to see if I can install it. Press any key to X. Pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. You can show the onboard keyboard. I actually haven't used hollow before. Yeah, because in theory this should just work. Maybe I need to. I think the drive is. Yeah, let's go to gaming mode. Let's just see this. Let's see here. No, and you're 100% right. Oh no, I hit the wrong thing. This has got to be so boring. Oop, one. See here, we got. Probably need to flip it. Is it? I can't remember if it's this one. Nope. I always choose the wrong one. Okay. Keep. Yeah. I thought I hit keep. Keep. Okay. There is definitely something wrong, and it could be with the drive. Let's see here. Oops. Let's go to. This is people's struggle. You let. Doesn't this have the? Hey, Wolf. Yeah, that looks good, Wolf. Could you throw that? Could you throw that thumbnail on the video? It's already queued up. Let's see. Where is the utility for the drive? Like the Does it not have it on this one? Got the system monitor. I'm not seeing it. Do I have to install it? Oh, let's just see. But yeah, I will give SteamOS a try if they allow me to play Destiny 2 with the EAC. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they allow for that. Honestly, I am not 100% sure we're going to get this to work today. I only say that because I have a feeling. Let's see. No internet connection available. Exiting. Use the... Oh, to connect to the Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. I couldn't read that before. Connections. Which utility does it say? Oh, I really hate the touch. Even use type IWCTL utility. I think I saw it already in here. No, maybe not. Everyone knows RBG gives you more. Let's see here. Does it have access to the Wi-Fi? I'm pretty sure I installed it. It has Bluetooth, so I'm pretty sure I installed it right. How do you bring up the keyboard? Oh, I already have the keyboard connected. Pfft. Okay. I apologize. I am going to be moving stuff around. Okay. Getting a drink. This is the part where, we'll see. We'll see if this is good for the stream or not. It's that vibrating that's just driving me crazy. I should have hooked up a dock to this. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't recognize the Wi-Fi adapter is the problem right now. Touchscreen inaccurate on the Steam Deck. It's just a software kind of thing. I don't think it's necessarily the digitizer on the deck. It might not be the best digitizer, but I think it's the touch points just a little different. Could be a Wi-Fi driver's issue, honestly. Device scans. Station device scan. Hold on. It's the screen, so I should really blow up. Okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do, guys. We'll pick this up next week. We get it to this point. The problem is that I have some missing driver issues, and that's going to take me a little bit to diagnose. It's going to be a little bit more difficult in this kind of situation. I'm tempted, honestly, to pick this up at a different point, or do it offline and do a video on it. As I do see a lot of people drop. Ooh. I just refreshed the browser. I do see a lot of people dropping off. and I'm sure it's getting a lot more boring for people. I'm going to do something real quick to see if I can get this to be a little bit easier on everyone. Let's see here. No, not for everyone. Yeah, and there's people going to sleep too. You're right. Let's see here. I need to work on my desk space. I'm going to do one quick thing now. Okay. Let me see which device this is. Device 5. Okay. Oh my gosh, that vibrating is... Stephen Hunt, I really think your two best options are a clean OS install or dock with Ethernet. No, that's what I'm doing. This is not the operating system installed on it. This is the Linux. This is the Holo Deck ISO that's booted into desktop mode to install. This is how you do it. Anyways, like with Steam. I only have a couple of USB drives. I actually used the one that has SteamOS to put Holo on there. I should have tried maybe the Steam. I don't know. There is a Wi-Fi issue. I'm pretty sure I installed the Wi-Fi fine back in it, and I see the Bluetooth. It really comes down to the issue is with the issue is this vibrating. Honestly, like it's really pissing me off. It probably means that there's something wrong. And it's their, yeah. They probably have some type of system or something that it's like indicating something's wrong. That's potentially not. It's probably a false wrong. See if I can get it to actually pop up with the. My biggest issue has just been getting. It's frustrating because I don't know how long this is going to take. So I do apologize. I do get a little frustrated. Right now, what I'm going to do is get this up onto here. You're going to see it very soon. Just need to get it to where... There we go. Wow, I don't know if that actually helped out. I'm just moving my windows around. Okay. I can see this better than I can see it on my screen now. Okay, let's see. Oh, and it's still... It took me half a day to access SD to change it to 1 terabyte, another 3 hours for me to replace thermal paste, and then realize my ribbon cable loosened and have to reattach back. So I guess it's fine. What? It's not a real hobby if it doesn't make you lose your shit. That's pretty funny, actually. No internet connection available. Exiting. Use this tool, IWCTL utility to connect Wi-Fi. Type into interactive prompt. Then you can do additional things. So okay. Ooh, no. Let me. There we go. No. I should have turned off the other. I'm not going to. I should have. Okay. I guess. Oh, I could have done split view. Of course I could have. Or is this? Oh. Huh. That's kind of funny, actually. I haven't used this stuff before. Okay. Close all tab. I think the biggest thing that's annoying me right now is the vibrating. Honestly, that's what's getting to me. I hate noises like that. That just completely. Yeah, it's. Yeah, it's just gonna shut down. So. I just want side by side because I'm being picky. The NVMe PCIe protocol supports PCIe 4.0 SSD. I don't know fully on that. I know this is an older. I don't think it's a higher spec SSD in this. I don't think it's a compatibility issue. It did pop up as an option in the bootloader. It's just I had SteamOS on it, and it probably wasn't going to work properly. So. Let's see, station device scan. I'm not trying to run. I just want to. Huh. Yeah. I think it is the Wi-Fi module, honestly, right now. No, it's it's interesting. It's vibrating because there's something. It's not liking what's going on right now. It could be the SSD. It's not liking the SSD. I probably should look into maybe boot. Let's see. Neo Air boot. Error codes. It's probably the way they do error codes potentially. Honestly, I don't want to do it. But I probably. I want to. I have the dongle, all that set up. I'm gonna honestly, I'm gonna kill this. It's not. There's something wrong with the Wi-Fi. It's whether or not it detects it or not. that's a whole other slew of issues I do not want to go down. Try USB ethereal dongle real quick. I actually, not sure what that is. So we're going to close that down. The noise is gone. Okay. I'm going to plug it all into my dock. Rerun this. Why would Ether? Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you're meaning Ethernet. I need to. I agree with you. Ethernet is probably the way to go. I have to find my Ethernet adapter. I don't have a dongle actually right now that has Ethernet because I don't care about Ethernet for the most part. At least for when I'm doing this stuff. Yeah, 100%. Tarlung Blind Eye, you're 100% correct on that. I'll be right back. I'll be Don't worry, guys. I found it. Be right back. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. I know it's my desk is atrocious. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's see here. What can I pull to get this working? Guess we can pull this. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, it's booting up now. I have not played Daymare. It does look fun though. So, how are you guys doing without me? Let's do oh, it's not plugged in. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do a multi-step piece here to get this working. This is the most special setup I've ever had. Yo, we are in this together. It's just like the soldering and everything. Honestly, I'd rather solder than what I'm doing right now. There we go. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather solder the stuff back together. That vibrating is never going to stop. So, I guess I'll plug this in. And then like it stops while it's setting up the boot. Well, it's essentially setting up Linux into the RAM, right? So we can run the install stuff and all that. Let's see. I know I shouldn't have turned it off. Okay. Okay. We'll keep this as the main one for now. Let's run this, I guess, see what happens. Oh, come on. It should have internet. Oh. It does have my Wi-Fi right there. Also, looks like my wired connection's working too. Come on, just load up the Firefox browser. Ethernet drivers. No, it looks like it worked. Technically. I think my dog can hear the vibrating. He does not like it. Oh, Loki. You'll be fine. Yeah, see, Ethernet's working. We're getting a return on our ping to Google. So now maybe it wants Wi-Fi to work. So let's go here and connect to my Wi-Fi. Okay. I don't want to store sensitive data. Oh no, I don't care. Oh my gosh. It wants to store it encrypted. Okay. Says we're connected, right? Yeah, it looks like it should be downloading. I'm gonna disconnect from that. I just don't think Hollow is gonna work very well on this. I know people have installed SteamOS. I know that people have installed SteamOS on the. I believe they've done it on the Air. The problem with this route is that oh, look at that. It has the WAN in there. This is a live environment. This should so this is a live environment that has an installation process. And I believe that's what it is. Let me double check the I mean, we've gotten this far. Let me double check the docs on this. So yeah, I flashed so the ISO has been created with Rufus, which I think is correct. Boot into ISO, run hollow install. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I doubt it's on the. Well, I guess we could just check if they have a script on the base on the home. Maybe. Yeah. No, that's the same thing. Let's see here. Enter drive node starting from the example SDA, or if when asked, take your favorite hot beverage. Yeah, it's. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading through this real quick. No, this should work. It's just not working. I honestly think it might be driver issues. I think you can get it to work. At least that's a decent script for standard Arch. Yeah, installing Arch isn't going to help here. Per se. Drivers for sure. I mean, I know I've thought about trying the recovery one from Steam. I do have it. Let's. Ooh. That's not what I'm trying to do. Let's see here. Let's do one other quick thing. I think this is the Steam. I wonder if I could boot in and actually just repair it. But it might not work. That might be the problem partially. So all these so this is the SSD that's on that I had. Yes, SteamOS is Arch based. The recovery one won't quite work because it doesn't have the right drivers. If it did, well, I don't know how bare bones it is. It could include drivers, but I don't think so. That's why the hollow. That's why this hollow one exists, is to help facilitate these types of things. Now, I guess I'll just try the. Actually. Okay. Let's see. It does have its own install flow. Hollow ISO does not exist. Use to download. Huh. Yeah. It should be able to detect the internet though. Like, look at that. I'm even on my Wi-Fi now. Oh, what? I have cords touching keyboards stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna let this go on that much longer. This is gonna be way too long of a stream. Let's see here. No, it's connected. It just doesn't like it. And I do know that there's like, see if we ping, let's say Google, it comes back, right? It returns, so we know. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I probably should have done from the get-go is actually watch a video or reference something that's doing it already. See. Neo Air SteamOS. Or yeah, let's do that. Yeah, ETA Prime did it like a month ago. I knew that it was able to be done. But I'm kind of curious how they did it. Not going to show on that one. Sorry, I'm just checking. Maybe the newer HoloS, it definitely could have. Okay. Yeah, this is just going to be me a lot of debugging. Which is my concern. So, yeah, this is going to be... Oh, I hope that you've learned a lot. Like, honestly, there's a lot that we've done so far. I honestly wanted to take apart the Neo more than anything. And see how well SteamOS runs on it. But that might have to be for next... Might have to do the SteamOS. I'll get it done and everything and get it on the next Steam... the next stream that I do, that is. So, I hope it was interesting. My idea was just do everything. I'm not. It's not like I'm the most. Oh my gosh, hi. Yeah, thank you. Hi is the resident tech support. Just how to use the driver for there, how to install SteamOS on Neo. There we go. Okay, I'm just reading through this. Go through the Holo install set. Oh my gosh. The guy just tells me to download the ISO and install it. It literally doesn't say anything beyond that. It's got to be the ISO, honestly. So, this is going to be the first one that I'm going to fail on, I think. Little challenge. It's not really a challenge. I guess I could call it a challenge, but we're definitely going to end it because I'm going to pass out if just tired. Have a long weekend of programming for Games Revealed to get done so that there's additional guides and stuff done. With that, we are going to end this. Quick, soon-to-be deck owner question. If you have the case with the kickstand on it, will it still set in the JSOX dock? I don't know about that. I'm going to try to get the dock soon. I'm in talks with them to potentially get it. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. The mission did fail a little bit. I'm going to work on this some more. There's just so much debugging, and doing it in this type of mess is going to take drastically longer. So I will update you guys. We'll do an update with the next stream and kind of what I did to fix it. Because I am pretty determined to get this done. You can also go in the Discord, and maybe I'll throw some updates in there and all that throughout the weekend as I work on this. But yes, we have bigger and bolder things to potentially do. And I don't want to sit here and not talk the whole time. Yeah, exactly. Mission failed. We have a life that we can use maybe again. No, great suggestion. The Ethernet honestly kind of worked. I don't remember seeing Wi-Fi working before. Wi-Fi works now, but the problem is the script doesn't detect that. It could be a myriad of reasons why it doesn't. So, and then on top of that, the vibration on this device is it's making me go insane. It's like that reminds me of The Shining a little bit. We're going to have a little bit of breaking through a door with an axe soon. That kickstand case might not. I'd have to look at because this stand right here, just as a heads up, your history, this stand right here does fit the deck with a little bit of headroom. That kickstand case, though, probably doesn't. But here's the thing. Your history. You can remove that case and put it in the dock. I can't say how long the lifespan of that case will be if you do it that way, but you can for sure remove the because I have it right here. This thing right here, it comes on and off pretty easy, so you could just go that route. Worst case scenario. Stephen Hunt, my wife wants to fight. I'm not going to comment on that. I do have some things to say on that, but that's going to be for my James Revealed channel on OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, with that, I'm going to sign out. See you guys in Discord. See you guys later. We'll have more videos coming. I'm going to be I have a lot of videos planned for the next few days. I do have a plan for the INEO reviews and stuff like that. That's the reason why I That's the reason why I didn't want to get rid of this, because I have all my crap on here that I'm benchmarking right now, and I just didn't get it wrapped up before this. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, do all the sub, whatever, Discord videos. This has all been a long stream, so thank you guys for bearing with me and chatting. This has been a great night, and it's been even better with you guys. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.